Hello, welcome. This is the first time I dropped a underwater camera into the local area. So what I was doing was I was putting it on a three-way rig, and so there was a pound weight underneath it, and then there was 2 feet of leader out from the camera to a swim bait. So here we have a school of blacksmith. On the fish finder, you'll see a lot of blacksmith. Whenever you see like smaller marks in a big school, it tends to be them. It's definitely worth taking note. When you first get a fish finder, when you see big schools of these guys, you get excited. You think you found, the mother lode, and it's blacksmith. So send a sabiki down, send a tiny piece of squid down, and you'll know. And you'll get used to them. You'll figure it out. But sometimes they do look like bass. But yeah, so this was in about 90 feet of water. More blacksmith. So this is a well-known reef. I don't even want to tell you what it is, but it's a well-known reef. So I was expecting to see more bass in view, and you might see a couple. I've already seen maybe 2 up to now. I think that's one right there. 2. It is lower vis. This was like I put there in the beginning. It was in May. There's another one. Okay, so this is shallower. This is getting into, I believe this was like 60 feet of water. Oh, there's a sheephead. Some shiner perch. Or white perch. Not sure. Hard to ID when you're underwater in 3 feet of vis. So here's some sandbass. This is in 40 or 50 feet of water. And when I was marking these, I would see maybe 2 or 3 tight to the bottom. And here, as you can see, you don't really see them until they, come out of nowhere and just slap it. They don't follow it. They don't like tap, tap, tap it. They just grab it. I was also lucky this day because I actually farmed my first 15 bites, which was insane. It would, on any other day, this would have driven me fucking crazy. But instead, this day, because I had the camera on for the first time, it was just unbelievable luck. So there's a sheephead back there. So I got to see all these, and I didn't have to put the camera back in and out. I could just keep watching it. So this area has some hard bottom, which is why there are plants growing there. Although you can't really see the rock. There's a 5-inch big hammer swim bait. And that's a 30-pound line. That looked like a white sea bass, but I'm pretty sure if you rewind it, it's a sandbass. So you might be getting a sense of how sandbass actually come out and bite. They'll come from, most of these seem like they're coming from 10, 20 feet away. See that? There's 2 or 3 of them, and they're attacking the camera. I cut the video after I brought it up. In case you wanted to know. It's too bad the viz was as bad as it was. I think later in the year it gets a little clearer. By mid-July or so it started to clear up, but then the camera broke by then. What's surprising to me is how there's just you're not seeing any halibut. I know that they camouflage, but like there's really no signs of halibut here, or like I'm not getting followed by halibut when there's like all this sand next to structure. You'd think this is where they'd be, but they're just not. I don't know what it is, but I've actually been bounce balling this area with the swim bait, hoping that there would be halibut, and I've caught hundreds and hundreds of bass and no halibut. See how that one went for it without the tail? Just duly noted. I think some mackerel over there. Bat ray. That was in that last bit was in 20 feet of water or something like that. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. There are other videos on underwater that have already been posted and hopefully will be in the future. I've got other ideas. And if you have ideas of what you want me to, how you might want me to approach filming underwater, let me know in the comments section. And if you see anything that I didn't see that I pointed out that maybe I didn't already time code or anything like that, let me know, because I feel like I've potentially missed some stuff in some of these videos. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one.